Hey guys, out checking the line with the wife. Today, apologize, it's real windy out here. Third coyote in this trap. Got a couple of coon here. Dirt hole punched. I showed a catch or two here earlier on my channel. Looks like we got a nice little female here. MB550 in the ground. Some super stakes holding her down. And glad to have it, guys. I'm not too sure how much longer I'm going to be able to trap here. I'm hoping another 2 weeks and getting awfully close to 30 yotes for the year. So I'm hoping we can get it. That's kind of my new goal. If you guys follow along, my goal for the year, since this is my first year trapping, was 10 guys. And I just keep setting little goals past that, and well, this makes number 28, so 2 more. I'd like to get 30 and go from there, guys. But like I said, 2 more weeks or so for me, and I got to wrap it up for the year. We got to do some traveling around, and so I think that's within reason to get 2 more. All right, we got a lot more traps to check today, guys. See you down the line later. We just had the catch here. Got the trap cleaned up, hole punched again. I've shown this trap in a few other videos too, but I thought I'd show any new guys coming to the channel. Trap's about 9 inches back from the hole. Wax dirt's going and everything. It's been super cold here, down in the single digits every night. Excuse me, the wind's, it's cold out here right now. The last night it was down to like 6 degrees, night before 4 degrees, and it's just staying in freezing conditions every day. So wax dirt in, guys, and then I lift the trap up and bed it back down in the wax dirt. Finish covering it up. Find that pan. Right here it is. Put a hand on one lever, guys, and then just slowly start going around that and get that sucker good and solid in there. Now, that thing's as solid as it's going to get. I leave my pan exposed when I'm setting the trap up, guys, putting some blocking in here. So I'll get one stick in here, try to kind of guide them in here a little bit. Get this in here. So I got some homemade bait here, guys, with some mackerel, sardines, clams, bacon grease, glycerin. It's just kind of a homemade concoction. I get some of this in the hole. You can't cut corners on a whole lot of things trapping. Like, I think it'll cost you in the end. But one thing you can cut corners on a little bit is your bait, guys. And anywhere I can save a little money, I sure try to. So I got some of this down here in the hole. Definitely don't want bait in there. I do have some Hiawatha Valley here, cave-ins. I'll put some of this in the hole to mix it up a little. Sheep's wool's going in, guys, for a visual attractant. Just try to shove it in there as far as you can. So if one does come along, they really have to work this set to get in there. And then Caven's Violator 7. This is produced for me, guys, better than anything else this year. Highly recommend it. I put a pretty liberal amount back in. I just use one of the wife's butter knives. Don't recommend telling her, or don't let this find itself back in the kitchen. And when I put it in here, guys, I put it on the top of my dirt hole, so they have to work to get in as well. And then I'll take a little more, and I got a T-bone here, and I'll put it right back in there, guys. So I have a few different things working here, guys. Get this pan covered up a little bit. Screen. Now I'm not using much wax, just enough to barely cover up that set. And then I'll take a little bit of guiding here, guys. stuff that when your trap closes, never use rocks or anything. Stuff that's really brittle. We kind of use it for guiding around here. We know the pan is right here, so I'll put some of this around here, guys. There you have it, guys. That's my finished set. It's worked for me. 3 coyotes in this trap alone the last few weeks, a couple of coon, and I got a couple weeks left to go, and I'm sure I'll find another catch or two in here. So with the bait, guys, you've seen me use a few different things. I don't have any urine on me right now, otherwise I'd probably put a splash of that in. So I just try to put a variety of stuff in my sets. So don't let a nickel hold up a dollar, guys. If you're using just one thing, I highly recommend using a couple different things. Try it out. If one thing's working for you guys, great. But I would like to think using a couple different smells here at your set betters my odds. So there you have it, guys. Later. Hey guys, coming down the line here. Second yote of the day. Looks like we got a younger guy here, but either way, we're glad to have him. New trap here. Been in the ground not too long days, and I was having second thoughts about putting one here. I was just telling my wife that riding down in here on the wheeler, but then we seen this guy. So makes me a believer now. Anyhow, glad to have this guy as well. We still got 24 traps to check today, so hopefully more later, guys. See ya. Alright guys, here's the remake on this catch we just had. Clean the trap up again, wire brush, some guiding, well, bones here, little scat at the set. The pan's about right here. You can see some little dirt clumps I use for guiding for their feet. I'd like to think it works. Some homemade bait sardines back in the hole with some sheep's wool, Violator 7, and a little GH2. Anyways, here you have it, guys. Later. Hey again, guys, coming down the line here, and got this guy on a trap here. I don't catch very many coon here in eastern Oregon. I'm really up here in the high desert, like 5,000 feet, and they're around, but just not very many of them. So a little surprised. This is only my third one of the year. But anyhow, guys, thought I'd show you. I had a dirt hole punched here as well, MB550. I can't say enough good things about these traps. They really perform from the smallest critters to the biggest. I've caught just about everything you can imagine in them, from cougars down to fox to coons, and they work with everything. I've had 150-pound animals in these traps down to 10-pounders, and they perform well, and they don't tear them up either, guys. Like this guy's caught really well, and to all the naysayers out there, like he's not hurt at all. Anyhow, guys, we'll see you down the line again, hopefully later. All right, guys, here's this remake. Same dirt hole again, cleaned up the trap. Here's some of my backing and stuff. A lot of coyotes in here. Coon, if I was a betting man, I would have lost some money if I would have thought I would have picked up a coon here, but they're in some pretty unlikely places. But wax dirt back in here, guys, some guiding. My blocking in here, I got a cow bone here, some sticks, got a fairly big branch here, but it's on kind of a slope here. So they definitely wouldn't come and work this from the backside. But I put my homemade sardine bait back in the hole, a little Hiawatha, Violator 7, and a little Yodel dog in the hole. Well, there you have it, guys. Hope to see you down the line later.